What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. The world mourns after the shocking announcement of Kobe Bryant's death, who died at the age of 41 in a helicopter crash, man. It still don't even seem like it's real. It just seems fake. So a lot of people in the NBA heard of all the news and things like that, and we're just gonna look into some of their reactions and tweets, what they said, man. So the NBA community reacts to tragic news about Kobe Bryant passing away. Jay Morant, you with me tonight, my guy? John Wall, broken heart emojis. Paul George, quit playing. Dwayne Wade, no. God, please, no.
On, that's all that you have are the memories that you made while they were here. And for those Kobe fans that are out there that are feeling like I feel right now, just try and think of all the joy that he brought you, make it the highlights that you remember. For all the Laker fans, that the championships that he brought, that put smiles on your faces, those are memories that you're going to have to rely on going forward. And as sad a moment as it may be right now, we were blessed to have such a talented player to bring us the amount of joy and happiness, especially, like I said, for Laker fans and NBA fans as a whole.
LeBron James, him and Kobe picture.
While we were airing that piece for you, they are on the floor now just behind us warming up, and sure, this is where we do shift our attention to the game slightly. How difficult.
Tyson Chandler played with Kobe. Right? He played, did have a couple of different trips for the Lakers. He's been like that.
Joel Embiid tweet, man, I don't even know where to start. Crying faces. I started playing ball because of Kobe after watching the 2010 finals. I had never watched ball before that, and that final was the turning point in my life. I wanted to be just like Kobe. I'm so freaking sad right now. Rip to a legend. And Joel Embiid. Manu Ginobili say he devastated. Scottie Pippen, I'm stunned. Words can't even come close to describing it. Just an incredibly sad and tragic day. Vince Carter, ripped to a legend, shaking my head. Scott Drew, life is short. Days like today bring that reality to truth. Win every day, and a great reminder to tell those we love how much they mean to us. Praying for Kobe's beautiful family. Tom Brady, we miss you already, Kobe. Bruno Mars, Kobe was a real-life superhero on the court, and I'm sure he would want to his family, sending love and prayer to them. This is heartbreaking. Jared Goff, thank you, Kobe, for everything you gave us, both on the court and off the court. Your legacy will live forever in the hearts of millions. Truly one of a kind. Praying for your family, loved ones, and everyone involved. Rest in peace.
Today's a tough day. Today's a hard day.
And I hope that everybody at home, you give that person next to you whatever thing you have wrong in your life with them. This might be small or big. Let this shit go. Doesn't matter. I know I curse, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
None of that stuff matters, man. This is it's about life and being precious with every damn second we have here. Because from somebody who knows it could almost happen to me, like that, man, it's just over. It's done randomly, arbitrarily. And his 4 girls and his wife, we need to come around them and support them and help them. And the NBA should cancel all games today. I don't really know what else to say.
What can I say? Mamba out.
It's crazy. Boy, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy though. Still thinking about that, man. Yeah. They hate a lot of people, man. Really. They hate a lot of people. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, dog. I ain't even cried for my father when he passed. And me and my father had a good relationship. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. I'm sitting here, man. Trying to get my thoughts together, man. I don't. That's sad, dog. I just think of him, in those closing moments on that helicopter, holding his daughter, knowing what was coming, what a father would do naturally by being a protector. I just picture him just holding his daughter in those closing moments, man, trying to comfort her. And he already knowing what was about to happen that she didn't know. Because no matter what people say or think about that brother, he was a good father. And that's how he died. He died being a father on the way to his daughter's basketball game, taking her to her basketball game, being a father. And as a father myself, I understand. And even though we praise him for what he did on that basketball court, it's nothing compared to what he did at home. he was a family man. He was really antisocial. He just recently started coming out being social. He had always been known for being antisocial to some degree. He would after the game was over, he would go home and be with his family. And you always seen him with those kids, you know? So as a father, that's what saddens me, you know? Not only that he gone, because he used to be one of my favorites, you know? It's just the point. I think of that little girl, man, because I know how beautiful she was and how he loved that girl. He was with her all the time. And it was crazy because when I was on my live doing this. And in my live and doing this, it hadn't been, he was the only one they were saying, he was the only one they were saying, they knew who was identified at that time. He was the only one they knew that was identified at that time. And I was on my live. That's who we knew first. And I was saying, like, I'm so glad that little girl wasn't with him because she always with him. His second oldest, Gianna, she always with him. I say, man, I'm so glad that little girl wasn't with him because she always be with him all the time. And like 30 minutes into the live, one of the fans came on like, truth. They just saying they identified another body, and it's his daughter. I was like, I knew it, because he went mostly everywhere to them public games with that little girl, because she a basketball player. She wanted to be like her father, but in a female way. And I just picture dude on that helicopter, because for some reason it's like I could see it, man. I could just see him embracing her as the helicopter was impacting and doing what a father would do, man. And you never know. You never know, man. It's crazy, man. We lost a good one, man. As far as like, we lost a good one, man. I think this hit hard. This hit real hard. I think if something was to happen to Michael Jordan, it wouldn't hit this hard. I'm keeping it real. I think the only person probably after him that and I don't mean to wish this on nobody, but I'm just saying, I just know certain things. The only thing that probably could be more impactful to this is LeBron James, maybe. And God forbid, I wouldn't want nothing like that to happen to him or Michael Jordan, but this hit home, man. This hit home, like for real, man. This hit home. Everybody, man. But he was a killer, man. But I got to cover this, man. Regardless to what, I'm going to get through this whole thing. And I know a lot of y'all out there probably feel the same way, man. If you got any type of soul, any type of spirit, you definitely feel some type of way, man. You definitely feel some type of way. Excuse me. I don't care. You definitely feel some type of way, though. But I got to cover this, man, and I don't care. Y'all might see me in a lot of tears, man, because it's sad, man. Especially to see that happened, man. It's crazy, man. I got to just tell the truth and put it out there. So I'm gonna cover this whole thing, man. Some of this stuff I'm gonna have to put on my Patreon because I'm using a lot of people's content and stuff because I don't really have my own and things, and I don't want to get flagged like that, man. I don't trust none of these people because they excuse me, man. Forgive me. It's only the first video, man. I got to get through like about 4, 5 more, man. It's your boy Battle Truth, man. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. If you want to, the Patreon link is in the description box, man. Some of this stuff I got to put on my Patreon. I'm sorry. Some of this I got to put on my Patreon because it's not my content. And that's the only way I could do it and without getting flagged or strikes on my channel, man. So, that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. You want to check out me breaking down the Kobe situation and a lot of the reaction from people in the industry and NBA players and fans all over the world, and a lot of personal clips and videos is join me on my Patreon. The link is in the description.